Great news for the fourth and reoccurring stimulus checks. We're going to talk about it. But first, thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me and you allowing me to do this. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Y'all, 6 members of the House and Ways Committee has sent President Joe Biden another letter demanding the fourth stimulus check and reoccurring checks. They said this would guarantee that people would have food on their table and a roof over their head. Right now there's over 80 people sending letters and demanding that we get stimulus checks and reoccurring checks. That's good. The list is growing of these lawmakers they see that we need it. Or do they see that we need it? Y'all, this is good news on the surface, but you know me, I've got to look at both sides of it. This is good news if it would happen just as face value, but we know in our government nothing is face value. I believe these lawmakers are just creating the narrative that they are here to help, that they are trying to get something done. That way, the reason I think they're doing this is because they need your vote come the midterms. And they know without your vote and without creating this narrative that they're trying to get something done to help you, you will not vote for them. Y'all, I've always said that we need to vote these people out of office if they don't help us. I'm changing my mind on that a little bit. I'm thinking that whether they help us right now or not, we need to vote them out of office. Just for the simple fact that they've made the American people suffer this long. They need to go. Okay, and another reason I think that this is just them creating the illusion of trying to help is President Joe Biden has already said he don't want to get involved in this. He wants the House to go ahead and pass it through reconciliation. He didn't give them the go ahead, but he is sending that message. Y'all, I'm going to talk to President Biden just for a second. President Biden, you say you do not want to get involved. Well, let me give you a little secret, buddy. The day you took office, you took the oath of the office, you got involved. So do what's right. Y'all, I'm getting so sick of these lawmakers going back and forth with everything. All they got to do is just sit down at the same table together and get it done. It's like, remember back in the day, the commercial on TV, the Life cereal? Let's get Mikey, he'll try it. I'm not going to try it, you try it. That's just the way these lawmakers are doing. They're passing the buck back and forth. President Biden, life is not a box of cereal. Get it done now. Y'all, we need someone in Washington, in the White House, as president, as vice president, as senators, as congressmen. We need them all replaced with someone that can still think with common sense. We need someone like you and me in there. Someone that's barely scraping by. We thought we had a common person when we voted Donald Trump in. Well, he's far from common. His bank account hadn't been common in a long time. He don't think the way we think. None of these lawmakers think the way we think. We need a real person in office. Now, y'all, on this next part, I am not saying that we don't need reoccurring checks, because I think everyone can agree we do need reoccurring checks. But if we ever was to get reoccurring checks, let's think about for a minute how it would end, because one day they would end also. Right now they're trying to end all the unemployment boost. And you see how that's going. People's complaining. They can't end the unemployment boost. Too many people's dependent on it. It's going to be even worse if we get reoccurring stimulus checks. Nobody's going to want to see it gone. But sadly, it will go away. If they pass reoccurring checks tomorrow, which they won't, I'm not saying they will, but if they pass reoccurring checks tomorrow for the next year, I guarantee you in 12 months people will be crying, because we got this certain element of society. You give them something one time and then they feel like they're entitled forever. Everything goes away. It's that entitlement mindset. I'm gonna give you a little story. Has nothing to do with this, but about entitlement. I used to work at a furniture company, and our paydays was on Friday. Well, for months and months and months, they would come in. The checks would come in early. They would come in on Wednesday. Well, our management was so nice, they would go ahead and give us our checks. But if they was one day late, we had this one guy, he had such an entitlement mindset, he would go batshit crazy because he didn't get his check. He would start cussing the management out to their face because he knew that they had their check but wouldn't give it to them. Y'all, we got to get rid of that entitlement mindset. Do we need reoccurring checks? Yes, we do, in a bad way. But just know they will end one day. This pandemic, it don't look like it's ever going to end. It's dragging on and on and on and on. Yes, I know it's going to end one day. But if they did pass this reoccurring stimulus check, you better believe in about 3 months the pandemic would be over. Mysteriously, it would be over in about 3 months, just so they can end the reoccurring checks. Y'all, the IRS is sending out the tax refunds for the people that overpaid on their unemployment boost. They paid in for the full amount when the first $10,200 was supposed to be tax-free. The IRS is starting now sending out these checks. They will send them out first to the single people. They get that done, then they're going to send them out to the married couples. After that, they're going to go to the more involved tax returns. So be watching your mailbox, your bank accounts, because this money, it will be coming soon. Y'all, if these lawmakers don't soon do something, the midterm elections are coming up. I am begging you once again, please get out and vote in the midterms. And I'm changing what I'm saying. If they're in office right now, they need to go. They have put the American people through too much for too long. And they have forgotten about the people that's struggling the most. They prop up Wall Street with billions of dollars. They prop up these big corporations with millions of dollars. People making $150,000 a year can now get more checks every month. While the people that needs it the most, the people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA, they have to struggle with an average of $800 to $900 a month. And that's to buy groceries, to pay their rent, to pay their mortgage, to pay their car note, keep the utilities on, and maybe if they're lucky they can pay for their medications. Y'all, that kind of money don't pay for all of that kind of stuff. These people need help, and these people are not asking for much. They're only asking for like $297 a month raise is all they're asking. Or a one-time boost of $200 would help them in the short time. These people are not asking for millions like these corporations are, like these rich people are. But yet the rich people and the corporations are getting it. Whatever happened to helping the least of these? Jesus Christ said when you help the least of these, it's like helping Him. Y'all, I love you all. Sound off in the comments what you think about all of this garbage that we're going through. And I think it's going to turn around soon. I think we're going to start seeing better days ahead of us. I have to hope, and I have to keep faith in that. Y'all keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through this. I think He's already provided a way. We just hadn't realized what that way is yet, but we will. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders, whether you like them or not. Say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. The whole world needs a healing right now. Jesus Christ is the only one that can do that. I love you all. Until next time. Ciao.